the very generous introduction.
Yeah, and I only talk on mental health and parenting, so you will not see me posing in saris and jewelry and all that, but it's mostly only mental health and parenting is what I talk about. So today I'm going to talk about what are the few things you need to do for workspace, mental health and physical health. The talk is predominantly directed for women, but I'm very glad there are men also here because the techniques are universal. Even men can do it and women can do it, and I want to make this a little practical because I think a previous person also said, I'm saying the same thing, I'm not a motivational speaker. I like to give you something that you can take back and not just words, because motivational speakers, I have nothing against them, but when you listen to them, you feel super charged up, but after 3 days, you are back to square one, right? So I told them clearly that this time when I come here, I would love to actually teach a few things and go, which you can practically do and not just talk, okay? Anyway, okay, so when we talk about workplace stress, okay, how many of you feel that you have stress issues at work? Everybody know. Today even 5-year-old kids have stress. It has become a buzzword. You ask a 8-year-old kid, "Are bahut stress che bhai mone to exam no ne homework no." Stress is a buzzword. Yeah, okay, beyond the code. Cool. So let me just go with the slides I have. Can you please go to the first slide? So when we are talking of workplace stress, okay, so please show the first slide. When we look at stress, we are looking at two things. We are looking at why, first of all, is this whole thing important, right? Because we know today that if you are stressed, whether it is at home, whether it is at work, it is bound to affect every area of your life. I don't mean routine stress, like, moda padi gaya, ke aaj khawanu modu thayu, ke something, but I mean chronic stress, and I will shortly explain what that means. But we all know that when we are stressed, our mental and physical health is affected. Our parenting is also affected. How many of you are parents here? એટલે 2-4 છોકરાને ઝાપટ પડી જાય જો બહુ સ્ટ્રેસ ઓફિસમાં વધ્યો તો, right? Because the poor kids they are the ultimate recipients of all the stress that we haven't dealt with, right? And then of course relationships. How many of you are married? I mean any relationships, in live-in, marriage, brother, sister, parents, whatever, but it does affect, right? Because when you are stressed, you are shouting at your mother, or you are irritated at your father, or you are just snapping at your husband. So stress affects every area of our life, and that is why it is important to address it. Next slide, please. When we are looking at stress, we are looking at inner world and outer world. Next slide, please. So we must understand that जो stress बाहर दिखता है ना, वो कहीं अपने अंदर से जुड़ा हुआ है, और जो अंदर स्ट्रेस है वो कहीं ना कहीं बाहर से जुड़ा हुआ है. So they are very interconnected. Both impact each other. What I mean by अंदर का stress, what are your thoughts, what are emotions? Suppose if you are looking at Trump and the stock market and you are heavily invested in the shares, obviously your inner world is in a turmoil, right? So when you go to office, it's going to affect your focus. You're constantly stressed. क्या हो गया भाई, इसने कुछ tariffs कम किए, ज़्यादा किए, all that. So inner world, which is your mind, emotions, physical health, mental health, your perceptions, your worldviews, all of that has an impact on what you show externally. At the same time, your external world, like your work, your relationships, what is happening outside of you also has an impact on you, right? So if your immediate direct boss or employer is in a bad mood, it's going to affect you. Well, if the traffic is bad, if Ahmedabad is 43 degrees and you have to go out to get something, it's going to affect you. So at the end of the day, this affects this and this affects this, and we cannot deny that interplay. तो दोनों जगह काम करना है, right? Okay, next slide, please. Common reasons for stress, and this is because I thought it's a Women Day thing and there'll be mostly women, but I think even like I said, men can also relate to this. Common areas of imbalance, what I call is imbalance. Imbalance मतलब क्या कि कोई भी inner world में गड़बड़ है या तो outer world में गड़बड़ है. तो imbalance के क्या common reasons हैं? We all know this. I am not going to read the slide, but we know that if you already have mental health issues, अगर आपको वैसे भी एंजाइटी है, डिप्रेशन है, अगर आप बहुत नेगेटिव सोचते हो, अगर आपको लग रहा है कि हर चीज़ में आपको वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो देखना है, right? So those things affect your balance. Parenting challenges. If you have a child who is a special child, if your child is particularly stubborn, you'll say, Papa pari gaya hai. But anyway, if you have a child who is stubborn, if you have a child who is not listening, a picky eater, weak immune system, har dusre din khasi zukam, that is definitely going to affect your inner world and outer world. But anyway, so well, if you think that people around you are toxic, that also is going to affect relationships and physical health. If you have physical health issues, which means if you have things like, blood pressure, early diabetes, thyroid, IBS, insomnia, which is a physical and mental health kind of a thing, digestion issues, all of that is also affecting your mental health, right? So these are all the areas why inner world, outer world gets imbalanced. Next slide, please.
Next slide.
Yeah, glad somebody reminded. Okay, what happens when we are stressed? I know this is not a biology class, you guys are all tech people. How many of you know of the nervous system, autonomic nervous system? 3-4 जन, चलो ठीक है, बाकी के लिए नया होगा, I hope. Anyway, so जब हमें stress होता है ना, our body has a beautiful mechanism. It is like a switch. जब एक सेकंड के लिए भी हमें लगे कि कुछ गलत है, डेंजर है, तनाव है, तो our body will go into something called sympathetic nervous system or fight and flight. And when that tanav is gone, you are relaxed, you are calm, listening to your favorite music, you are in a parasympathetic nervous system which is called rest and repair. और ये बड़ा सुंदर बैलेंस है, मतलब नॉर्मली क्या है, थोड़ा मोमेंट्स ऑफ स्ट्रेस आता है, फिर वापस रिलैक्सेशन आता है, स्ट्रेस आता है, रिलैक्सेशन आता है. तो नेचर ने हमें इस तरह से बनाया है कि दोनों सिस्टम्स बड़ी बैलेंस्ड रहनी चाहिए. मतलब प्रिडोमिनेंटली यू शुड बी रिलैक्स्ड, सम मोमेंट्स ऑफ स्ट्रेस. बट टुडे व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज वर्सेस our ancestors, today lifestyle has become very complicated. So from the time you get up with that alarm, you are in a stress mode. अभी बच्चे का टिफिन पैक करना है, खुद का टिफिन पैक करना है, आज उसका मूड खराब है, रो रहा है, तो ऑलरेडी स्ट्रेस मीटर इज गॉन हाई. अभी बच्चे को भेजा, अभी खुद रेडी हो जाओ, अभी ओला वाला आया नहीं है, उसने राइड कैंसिल कर दी, दूसरा बुक करो, अगेन यू आर स्ट्रेस्ड. यू गो टू वर्क, देयर आर 15 डेडलाइंस, योर कॉलीग इज इन अ नास्टी मूड, अगेन यू आर स्ट्रेस्ड. सो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग बाय द टाइम इट इज 5 o'clock, यू आर थिंकिंग अभी घर जाके क्या बनाना है, डिनर में क्या करेंगे, कल ही छोले बनाए, आज भी छोले बनाएंगे, क्या बनाएंगे. सो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इज this fight and flight mode is continuously going up. There is no moment for your body to go into a rest and repair mode. When you are scrolling, again, अरे भाई Instagram देखो तो ये मोड में होंगे कि ये मोड में होंगे, बताओ. एंड वो एल्गोरिदम ऐसा है कि आपको वही चीजें दिखाएगा जिससे आपको ज्यादा स्ट्रेस होता है, बिकॉज आप वही बार बार देखोगे. So again, you are predominantly in this mode. So what is going to happen to our nervous system? Imbalance. This is happening to children today. It should not happen to children, but today 10-year-olds have this. Because सुबह से बेचारे उठ के मम्मी तो स्ट्रेस है, पापा स्ट्रेस है, वो भी स्ट्रेस है, बच्चा भी. और वो बच्चा भी पूरा दिन स्ट्रेस में रहता है, बिकॉज स्कूल से आता है, फिर मम्मी ज़बरदस्ती खिलाती है, फिर ज़बरदस्ती ये क्लास, वो क्लास, स्विमिंग क्लास, शाम को सोने के लिए झगड़ा, होमवर्क के लिए झगड़ा. तो दिस unfortunately as a generation, all of us are in this mode. Next slide please. Now we must understand that when we are in stress, what typically happens in our body. Why I'm telling you this, because this is, if you understand the simple mechanism of this, you will do things to reverse it. Most people don't know why they are being taught certain techniques, so I always go the other way. I first tell you why, then I will teach you how to do it. So when you are in a fight and flight mode, your heart rate will go up, your breathing will become fast. Why? Because body ke liye you have to prepare to fight, you have to prepare to run away at a very basic visceral level. So your body will do everything to make you fight or run away, even if it is an imaginary situation, even if it is something that has not happened, even if it is something that is 10 years down the line and you are worried today, your body will still go into this, which means heart rate ऊपर, blood pressure ऊपर, breathing fast, body tight हो जाता है और blood में glucose, cortisol और stress hormones आता है. इस समय body आपका क्या deprioritize करेगा? Digestion, repair, reproduction, ये सब down जाएगा. If you have very high level of chronic stress, it will affect your it will cause sexual dysfunction. It will cause constipation, digestion issues, IBS, all kinds of issues that are related to these functions because it is deprioritized in a state of stress. Do you understand? Next slide, please. Also, when you are stressed, the interesting part is the lower part of your brain, which is responsible for your impulsive behavior, bodily functions, emotional reactivity, all of that is more activated. The survival brain. The upper brain, which is responsible for what? Logic, feeling, executive function, empathy, impulse control, self-awareness is deprioritized. So now you know that when you are stressed, you will react very impulsively. You will say, अरे ऐसा क्यों बोल दिया मैंने यार? मेरा कल ही वो लोग ना रेस के वो क्या है सैलरी रेस पे साइन करने वाला था और आज ही उसके साथ झगड़ा कर लिया मैंने. नहीं करना था. 2 घंटे बाद अक्ल आती है, but तब तक already the damage is done. Why? Because when you are under chronic stress, the upper brain, prefrontal cortex responsible for rational thinking is compromised. Same for kids. When kids are angry and throwing tantrums, they are typically operating from this brain. You have to do things to make them go up. Yeah? Impulse control, rational thinking. Some of the techniques I will teach you today will help you with that. So what can we do? Very simple. Come to कर क्या सकते हैं इसके बारे में. 2 approaches बताऊंगी मैं. एक तो practical strategies है जो mindset वाली strategy है. थोड़ा mindset change करना पड़ता है. दूसरा nervous system regulation की techniques है जो हम यहाँ practice करेंगे. Short वाली, लंबी वाली मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ, आपको वीडियो देखना पड़ेगा. So let's go to the first practical strategies. Please show the next slide. First one. You'll have to do the enter for the... Okay. The first point is the biggest culprit of millennials, boomers and also Gen Zs. The need for perfection. Perfect कपड़े, perfect homework, perfect डिनर पे सबको बुलाया तो स्टार्टर भी होना चाहिए, मेन कोर्स भी होना चाहिए, सैलेड भी होना चाहिए, राइट, ड्रिंक भी होना चाहिए. So perfection. Stop chasing perfection in everything. Yes, at work, if you want to do well and rise, you do perfection. But the problem is, today we are expecting ourselves to be perfect in every area of life. Perfect mother, perfect father, perfect wife, perfect figure, perfect gym-toned body. Yeah, perfect cook, perfect daughter, daughter-in-law. सब चीज़ों में हम perfection ढूंढते हैं जिससे सबसे ज़्यादा stress होता है. Relationships में भी, how many of you expect your husband should be fit, good-looking, empathetic, communication भी करना चाहिए अच्छे से, he should be great in bed also, he should be a good father also, he should take care of my parents also, he should also be presentable and he should have good taste in clothes. पूरी checklist होती है. Right or wrong? I'm sure the men also have the same thing for their wives. Big cause of stress because we all try to live up to this and expect others to live up to it. Stop trying to change others. Most people who come to us for help, they say, वो सुधर जाएगी ना तो ही मेरी लाइफ ठीक हो जाएगी. अगर मेरी सांस थोड़ी बहुत बदले ना मैडम तो बस सारे प्रॉब्लम्स, मेरे सारा मेंटल हेल्थ का इशू वहीं से हो रहा है. और या द गाय विल से कि मेरी बीवी में ही प्रॉब्लम है, बस वो सुधर जाए. बट एक्चुअली कोई नहीं सुधरता. यू मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड दिस बिकॉज एवरीबडी इज वेटिंग फॉर द अदर वन टू इम्प्रूव. राइट? So beyond a point, please understand even your children. This book won't teach you parenting. Because there is nothing called perfect parenting, first of all. Today even parents are checking so much of content just to get that tick mark right. That itself causes a lot of pressure on the parenting journey, on the relationship, on children also. Okay? And last is please delegate. Please delegate. So many women and men I know, they don't want to delegate to anything to anybody because of the first number point, perfectionism. वो ना घर काम वाली आके बर्तन करेगी तो आके दोबारा बर्तन करेंगे, राइट? नहीं वो ठीक से नहीं कर रही है. अच्छा, बच्चे को इन-लॉज के यहाँ भेजा तो पूरा लिस्ट जाएगा. इतने बजे जूस, इतने बजे. इन-लॉज आर नॉट अलाउड टू डू एनीथिंग आउटसाइड द लिस्ट. हु इज स्ट्रेस्ड? इन-लॉज आर स्ट्रेस्ड, you are stressed, your kids are stressed. When you delegate, please make sure that you delegate. Empower that person to do that work and learn to accept whatever comes in that delegation. Because today most women are working. Working mothers, working parents, whatever you can delegate, please delegate so that you can do what you are trained to do, what you are educated to do, and what you are smart at doing. This is a lesson I have learned from my own experience. Right? हाँ, मैं बाथरूम भी बहुत अच्छा साफ कर सकती हूँ. I've lived in Japan for 5 years. So my level of quality is here. I can do the dishes also better than the lady who does my dishes. But if I start cleaning bathrooms and doing dishes to excellent level, I have no energy and time for doing my other work which she can't do. Do you understand this? So please, for God's sake, what they can do, give it to them. So you can do what they can't do. प्लीज ये लॉक करके रख दो दिमाग में. हाँ 2-4 बार बर्तन में से आबू दिख जाएगा, कोई बात नहीं. इट्स ओके. कल ही मेरे घर पे हुआ, I tried and there was a taste of soap. I said अरे ठीक है, it happens. This is why you do this, to protect your nervous system, to protect your body. Okay, next slide please. So these are some mindset changes we need to do. Next slide please. Yeah, this is a very important graph, you must remember. Most people have stress because they are trying to fix things that are beyond their control. आप जब यहाँ पे फोकस करोगे ना, पता नहीं मेरे हस्बैंड को बहुत स्ट्रेस है तो या तो मेरी मदर इन लॉ को ना बहुत ही डिप्रेशन है मैडम और इसलिए मेरी भी मेंटल हेल्थ अफेक्ट हो गई है, पर वो हेल्प नहीं लेना चाहती है, तो मैं क्या करूं? Very common problem, right? My point is that please remember, what you can't do, you can't do. So learn to step back and say, how can I protect myself and keep my sanity, because this is outside my locus of control. डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प के मूड स्विंग्स आपके हाथ में नहीं है. हाँ राइट. हमारी सरकार क्या करेगी आपके हाथ में नहीं है, वेदर आपके हाथ में नहीं है, ट्रैफिक आपके हाथ में नहीं है. तो ये सारी चीजें जो आपके हाथ में नहीं है उसके ऊपर आप फोकस करोगे. क्यों? बट क्यों? यू विल ओनली बी स्ट्रेस्ड टू अ पॉइंट. इवन योर चिल्ड्रन, you know, your children are also not in your locus of control beyond a point. So when you try to fix them all the time, and if it's not working, you should ask yourself, okay, am I hitting at the wrong place? So this is a very important thing. Focus on what you can change. Ma'am, I have learned in this workshop this technique. Immediately I will go and teach it to my child. Child doesn't want to learn, but I want to teach. All parents do this. I'll say पहले आप 1 महीना करो, बच्चा आपको देख के ऑटोमेटिक करेगा. इनफैक्ट बच्चे को बोलो तुम्हें सिखाना ही नहीं है, तो ऊपर से और सीखने का मन होगा उसको, राइट? सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. Every time you are stressed and feeling helpless, this causes helplessness. When you feel helpless, when you feel frustrated, ask yourself, draw this circle and say, what is in my control that I can do, and what is outside? What is outside? Just drop it. I know it's easier said than done, but you'll have to train your brain to do this. Only focus on your control. Whatever your in-laws are saying, it is up to you whether you want to listen to it or not, or you want to become selectively deaf like teenagers do. Or do you want to just pretend you didn't hear, or do you want to walk out, or do you want to reply back, or do you want to argue? You always have a choice. And the choice has to be about your actions, not other person's actions, right? This is a one great strategy to avoid stress. Next, please. The second strategy is to learn to regulate your nervous system. आपकी nervous system जो आपने train की है, हमेशा SNS में fight and flight में रहने के लिए, उसको आप कैसे retrain कर सकते हो to be in a PNS, maintenance mode, rest and repair mode. So regulating the nervous system के techniques बहुत सारे हैं. So we are going to practice a few today. Next slide, please. So like I said, you'll have to do techniques that will train your body to be in this mode. This mode means what? Better digestion, better bowel mobility, better sleep, better recovery. This mode means what? Reduction in heart rate, breathing slow, muscles relaxed. Now do you understand why meditation, yoga? If your yoga and meditation is doing opposite of this, please put a big cross on it. It is not helping you. Any practice that will help you reduce your heart rate, slow down your breathing, relax your muscle tone, allow you to sleep well, reduce the blood glucose, is a good technique for you. So let's do the first technique today. Please change the slide. Okay, go to the next one. Okay, so these are, please take a picture if you need to, but these are all the techniques that we can learn to regulate the mind and body. Some of them are deceptively simple. The first one, humming. इतना आसान है कि लोग कहते हैं कि काम भी करेगा क्या? But my dear husband has done a PhD on this, just on humming and its impact on heart rate. Okay? This practice, humming, simple humming, if you do even for 25 rounds, in the middle of your lunchtime, before going to bed, yeah, before your afternoon tea, it will bring down your heart rate. So we are first going to do this practice. There are a couple of this which I'm going to make you practice today. Okay? Depending on the time we have, we will do a couple of these techniques. Okay? So everybody, keep your phones away. Yes.
It has new battery.
Okay, thank
You will go
you.
for the 1 hour
ये
max
भी
one.
बेचारा फाइट में हाँ बेचारा स्ट्रेस हो गया माइक्रोफोन सुबह से चल रहा है ना ओके ओके कीप योर फोन्स अवे प्लीज आपकी जो बैग वैग नीचे रख दीजिए कुछ नहीं होने वाला कोई नहीं ले जाएगा सब नीचे रखो हाँ सिट वेरी स्ट्रेट अभी ये सिंपल हमिंग का कोई प्रेक्विजिट नहीं दिस इज नॉट अ योगा प्रैक्टिस ओके सो यू डोंट हैव टू लाइक एम्प्टी स्टमक मुद्रा ऐसा कुछ नहीं चाहिए इसमें यू कैन डू दिस इवन व्हेन यू आर वेटिंग एट योर डेंटिस्ट appointment, you are waiting for something, you can do it. You can do it in the Ola, you can do it in the Uber, you can do it everywhere. So sit with just, your spine has to be a little straight. Keep your hands on your thighs. Just make sure your shoulders are a little relaxed. Most people who work on computers like I do most of the time, we accumulate stress here, right? Neck and shoulders. So there are a lot of neck and shoulder exercises on Instagram. You will find tons of them. Please do those. For now, just isko thoda upar niche karke relax kar dijiye. Hands on your thighs, close your eyes. Now here's how you're going to do humming. You're going to breathe in from the nose about 4 to 5 seconds. And you are going to breathe out and make a humming sound like this. The humming sound should be about, if you are breathing in 3 to 4 seconds, you breathe out about 6 to 8 seconds. अभी काउंटिंग पे ध्यान मत दो अभी हमिंग साउंड करना है ये आवाज आपकी बॉडी को सुननी चाहिए डोंट मेक इट सो सॉफ्ट दैट यू डोंट फील द वाइब्रेशन एट ऑल डोंट मेक इट सो लाउड दैट द वॉल्स ब्रेक कीप इट एट अ राइट पिच सो यू फील द वाइब्रेशन समवेयर इन योर बॉडी आई वॉन्ट यू टू नोट वेयर यू फील द वाइब्रेशन Just keep doing this humming. Notice your breathing and notice the sound. कहाँ पे इसकी कंपन आपको सुनाई दे रही है? Forehead relax रखिए भाई, इसमें ज़्यादा concentration की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Relax forehead, eyebrows relax कर दीजिए. Legs relaxed होने दीजिए. Legs को खींचे मत. हाँ, I'm seeing some of you have very tense postures. Just relax. Just feel the sound. I know आपको लग रहा है कब खत्म होगा कितने राउंड्स करने होंगे Please do. जो भी thoughts आ रहे हैं just hum them out. Relax your eye muscles. Relax your chin and your jaw. Very good. Open your eyes. Next slide please. Was this difficult? Okay. But there is a lot of research. If you are a little bit nerdy kind of person, you can Google it up. There is a lot of research on the benefits of Brahmari. My husband actually 20 minutes he did it. Twice a day in 3 months his BP medication was completely stopped by the doctor. If you have blood pressure, you should do at least 10 minutes morning, evening and move it to 20 minutes. Another thing is it is a good switch. मतलब आपको लग रहा है कि आज ऑफिस में यार बड़ा गंदा दिन गया पर अभी मुझे घर जाना है घर जाने से पहले एक जगह पे चेयर लेके बैठो 20-25 राउंड्स हमिंग करके जाओ ट्रस्ट मी द वे यू एंटर योर हाउस विल बी वेरी डिफरेंट यू कैन डू इट एट लंच टाइम आई यूजुअली डू इट एट लंच टाइम लंच के बाद थोड़ा सा एनर्जी लो होता है 20-25 राउंड कर लो इट विल गिव यू अ ब्यूटिफुल ब्रेक बिफोर यू स्टार्ट नेक्स्ट वर्क There are lots of research-based benefits of Brahmari, which includes improvement in concentration and focus, improvement in the activation of the rest and repair mode, parasympathetic nervous system, improvement in sleep. It is a yogic tranquilizer. सोने से पहले अगर आपने 25-30 राउंड किया और मैं नहीं कह रही मुद्रा बुद्रा कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं. The research is based on simple humming. It will also give you very deep sleep. Suppose if you are somebody who gets a lot of nightmares, very restless sleep, 25 राउंड करो सोने से पहले फिर सो जाओ. It will give you very deep sleep. Okay? Next slide, please. So now we are going to do the second practice. Now this coherent breathing is a beautiful technique developed by Heart Math Institute. And this technique is based on the science that your heart sends signals to your brains through the vagus nerve. And usually if the heart sends signals that are this way because of your stress, environment, thoughts, then the body prepares itself to be in stress and the SNS gets activated, fight and flight mode. But if your heart sends signals which are coherent, then your brain automatically picks up that everything is fine and I can relax. So lot of top-notch world-class international players actually do this technique. Now this technique, since you're tech guys, I must tell you that there are devices which can help you map your coherence. It's called M-Wave Pro. If you go on Heart Math Institute in US, on the website, you'll find. But there is a simple technique to do this. Humming actually gives beautiful coherence. Humming is known to improve your coherence. So how do you do coherence breathing? Same way. You do humming and then you do coherent breathing where you focus your attention on your heart center and you do rhythmic breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out in a rhythmic way. Okay? This will make sure that your entire system is now tuned to this pattern. And when this signal is given out by your heart, your body becomes in a state of balance. A lot of players do this before very big matches. Okay? So let's now do the humming and coherent breathing. Okay? So everybody back to humming. Hands on your thighs. Eyes closed. We are only going to do 5 rounds of humming this time and then coherent breathing. Okay? So breathe in from the nose. Till you hear the next instructions, do a few rounds of humming. That will establish your breath in a rhythm. रिलैक्स करो हाँ ये कोई स्ट्रेसफुल एक्सरसाइज नहीं है बिल्कुल फेस भी रिलैक्स रखो चिन थोड़ी अनलॉक करके जॉ भी रिलैक्स कर दो चिन भी टाइट नहीं होनी चाहिए जॉ लॉक मत करो shoulders relaxed back relaxed okay now stop the humming focus on your breathing place your hand at your heart center. Now imagine you are breathing into your heart and breathing out from your heart. Heart के अंदर ही breathe करना है, heart में से बाहर breathe out करना है. Imagine करना है ऐसा. Okay? In a rhythmic pattern. So 3 in, 6 out, 4 in, 8 out, or 5 in, 5 out, or 10 out. Whatever is your pattern. कोई इसमें rigid rule नहीं है. Breathe in and from your heart center. Feel your heart. Imagine you are telling your heart to beat in a rhythmic pattern to give out the coherent signal that you saw on the slide. Just feel the heart. Feel your breath moving in and out of your heart center. And don't do it इतना जोर से कि आपके बॉडी को तनाव आ जाए वरना बॉडी स्ट्रेस में आ जाएगा बिल्कुल अपनी रिलैक्स्ड रिदम में ब्रीद इन ब्रीद आउट करना है नाउ आई वांट यू टू फील एनी पॉजिटिव इमोशन gratitude, love, compassion, hope, joy, happiness, peace, calmness, any emotion. Don't think about the emotion, feel it in your heart. You can even recollect a memory when you had felt that emotion, like a memory when you were relaxed on a holiday or when you felt gratitude. You can think of some person who makes you feel that. If you're a pet parent, think of your pet and you can feel that warm, lovey feeling. Any positive emotion I need you to experience in your heart center. Feel that emotion being generated in your heart center, and with your breath, it is just spreading in your whole body. Give it a color, give it a feeling, a sensation, जो भी आपके imagination को ठीक लगे. I can already see some smiles on people's faces. Let me tell you, depending on your thoughts and depending on what your body experiences, certain hormones get secreted, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphins. Very important. Keep holding on to the positive emotion, the positive feeling, gratitude, love, joyfulness, happiness, confidence, pride, any positive emotion, and feel it spreading in your heart center and your entire body with your breath. Your physiology follows your imagination. It does not follow logic. It follows your imagination. So important to imagine. Wonderful. Now open your eyes. Feeling little different versus 10 minutes ago? Okay. This comes with practice. You are not taught this. If you were taught this in school, you would all be very good at this. But unfortunately, we don't learn this in school. Next slide, please. So these are some simple things you can do. Like I said, the research shows that slow breathing and humming are 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out breathing, or humming, which is about 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out, have given excellent results when it comes to coherence and reducing your stress. Next slide, please. Okay, now we have a self-hypnosis protocol, which includes humming, coherent breathing, doing a positive emotion, and a fourth step is just repeating a positive suggestion to yourself. Okay, so I'm going to make you do that, and then there is one last practice I want you to do, which is kachra removing practice. Because ये सारी चीजें आप तब तक नहीं कर सकते जब तक अंदर कचरा भरा है, राइट? अगर आपको इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है कि आपको लग रहा है मैं किसी का मर्डर कर दूंगा भाई, तब आपको बोले अभी स्लो ब्रीदिंग कर, you'll be like तेरे को ही मैं उठा के फेंक दूंगा भाई बाहर, right? Because what happens is when you have so much of garbage inside, it is hard to do this. So first let me do the garbage cleaning. This self-hypnosis, you can learn it through my videos also, but I want to actually do a demo for the next technique. Please show the next technique slide. The next technique is called EFT tapping. How many of you know of this? Okay, some of you know. It's a beautiful technique. It is not for positive reinforcement. It is only for removing all the negativity inside of you. So I need somebody who can come here as a demo, क्योंकि मैं उनके साथ करूँगी ये. और एक चेयर कोई रख सकता है यहाँ पे? हाँ, please somebody come. So this technique is beautiful for removing or for addressing. Now don't look at the chair. ये ना सब लोग ना कितनी भी उम्र हो, सब लोग बच्चे जैसे हो जाते हो. किंडरगार्टन में होता है ना, जैसे ही कोई दरवाजा खुला, everybody is looking there. Everybody will look at chair कौन सी आई, किसने उठाई. Okay, but please focus here. Yeah, you can sit. So EFT is a beautiful technique you can teach your children. You can do it yourself for removing any negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, or belief systems. Even it is wonderful for physical aches and pains. Okay? There is an intro video by Gary Craig where people have used it for chronic health issues. I have clients who've done EFT for a month and got rid of 15 years of their chronic shoulder pain, frozen shoulder, acidity, all of that. But today I'm going to only show you how to do this practice to remove negativity. Why? Because when there is a very powerful negative emotion, like आपको anxiety हो रही है, आपको किसी ने बोला था stage fear, stage पे जाने से डर लग रहा है, तो आप अगर 3-4 राउंड इसका करोगे ना, तो immediately subside हो जाएगा. फिर आप क्या कर सकते हो? Humming, breathing, positive affirmation करके नई फाइल बना सकते हो. Okay, so here's how we are going to do it. So now somebody will have to hold the mic for me because yeah. So okay, first we'll identify a very strong negative emotion or a thought or a pain that you have right now. That's the first step. Anything, yes, physical pain is also okay.
So of lately I have been experiencing
Lower back pain. And on 0 to 10, what is the intensity?
I would say
Right now? 6. Right now it is 6. Okay, and as you are experiencing this back pain, what are the thoughts that are related to the back pain? Negative thoughts.
a lot of stress in general, right? Thought of I need to get so many things done and it's not moving at the pace that I need.
Wonderful. So that's a negative thought. And the pain is a back pain. Okay. Now, and it's 6 on 10. Itna humne identify kar liya. Now we are going to just practice the tapping points which you see on screen. Can we move away so they can see the screen tapping point? So you can face them. So these are the tapping points you are going to do. Okay. First is a karate chop point. So this point you can tap like this. Everybody please do it. If you don't have back pain, you can pick up any emotion you want to. You can even do it on back pain. It's not going to cause back pain. It will just it will just make you practice. Because you know these things जब तक आप practice नहीं करोगे ना, वो mentally एक concept रह के रह जाएगा. फिर करने बैठोगे तो गलत ही गलत होगा. You can change. Now the one thing about EFT is आप हाथ बदल सकते हो. In the middle of the practice, if you get tired, change it because it is based on meridians which run on both sides of the body. तो कभी left से किया, right से किया, doesn't matter. Now let us see the 12 points which we are supposed to tap. The first point is here, crown of your head, crown chakra. You with your fingers you can tap. Second point is beginning of your eyebrows. Third point, where your eyebrows are ending here. Fourth point, cheekbone, under your eyes. Fifth point, under your nose. Under your nose, not on your nose. Next at the chin. What was the 7? 8 here. आपका जो ये कॉलर या यहाँ पे जो बोन है ना, उसके 1 इंच नीचे यहाँ पे दिखाया है. Okay? Next is for women near your bra strap, for men in line with your nipples. Right here. This point. Okay? Next 3 points are on your finger, on your hands. So if you put your palm towards your face, रिंग फिंगर को नहीं करना है, बाकी फिंगर्स को नेल के बाजू में ऐसे टैप करना है, जैसे आप पाइप खाली करते हो ना. 9, 10, 11 and 12. These are the 12 points. समझ आ गया? We will tap these when we do the practice. Then there is a gamut point. मतलब आपने अगर आपके 2 लास्ट नकल्स है ना, लास्ट 2 नकल्स उसके बीच में खड्डा है, इसको ऐसे ट्रेस करोगे, यहाँ पे दिखाया है, तो ये पॉइंट दबाना है. ये पॉइंट दबाते हुए आईबॉल्स ऊपर रोल करने हैं, नीचे, राइट, लेफ्ट, क्लॉकवाइज, एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, और एक ट्यून हम करना है. बस इतना प्रोसेस है. अब हम करेंगे. ओके, सो नाउ आई वांट यू टू टैप द कराटे चॉप पॉइंट एंड रिपीट आफ्टर मी. इवन दो, रिलैक्स कर दीजिए हाथ. हाँ, इवन दो आई हैव दिस बैक पेन फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम एंड इट इज मेकिंग मी वेरी स्ट्रेस्ड and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all the work I have to do or not. And it is causing me a lot of unnecessary anxiety. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and let it all go right now. Sab log bolo bhai. You can replace back pain with head pain, foot pain, shoulder pain, any pain or fear, anger, any negative emotion you want to work on. Again, second round. So you have to do this 3 rounds with the karate chop point, repeating these words. Even though I have this lower back pain and it is making me very anxious and I am not able to do my work, I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and let it all go right now. Even though I have this back pain, I don't know if this stupid tapping is going to help or not. You say it. If it is in your head, say it. Any negative thoughts that come, please say it. I don't know if the stupid tapping is going to help or not.
Tapping out right now.
I still choose to. Deeply and completely. Love and accept myself. And let it all go right now. Now the 12 points. This back pain, I let it go. This back pain, I let it go right now. This back pain. And this anxiety, I let it go. This back pain, I let it go. This back pain and the anxiety, I let it go. Okay, now press the karate chop point, the gap point. Roll your eyeballs up, down, right, left, clockwise rotate karo, anti-clockwise. Now close your eyes, say loudly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hum any tune of your choice. I will hum birthday tune. 30 seconds tak. Now put your hands at your heart center, breathe in from the nose and blow out from the mouth here like you're blowing out birthday candles. But you have to imagine you're blowing out the back pain, you're blowing out the anxiety. 7 times. 7 times. Seven times blow out. Imagine the back pain is being blown out, the anxiety is being blown out. Okay. Close your eyes. Check your back pain. How much is the intensity?
I'm not paying attention to it anymore.
But still, what is the intensity? Is it more? Is it same? Is it less? You don't have to say because you have to please me. Huh?
Definitely not more. It's definitely, I would say, it was a 6. Yeah, it was a 6. I would say it's a 4 right now.
It's a 4. Okay. So you can do one after the other, 5, 6 rounds till it becomes 0. Okay? Some people say this is a distraction hota hai. It's not like that. What will happen is, what you are doing is you are allowing your body to acknowledge. Let's do one more round, please sit. To acknowledge. Now, what will happen is in the next round, something else may come up. Okay? So now you have a back pain and you were anxious. Anything else that has come up, negativity with this?
Just the general thought of whether I will be able to do what I'm thinking.
Okay, whether I'll be able to do what I need to do or not. Okay, so let's do one more round so everybody can practice. Even though I have this back pain and I have this general negativity, whether I will be able to do these things or not, I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and let it go right now. 2 more rounds. Even though I have this back pain and I have this anxiety about my work, I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and let it all go right now. Even though I have this back pain and I don't know when it will go away completely. It is okay to say negative. You should say the negative stuff that is coming up. I still choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself and let it go right now. This negativity or this anxiety, this back pain, I let it go. This back pain, I let it go. This back pain and these thoughts, I let it go. This back pain and these thoughts, I let it go. Now on your fingers, this back pain, these thoughts, I let it go. This back pain, I let it go. Now gamut point, press karke, eyeballs up, down, right, left, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Close your eyes, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loudly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hum a tune for 30 seconds of your choice, everybody. Now, hands at your heart center or wherever you feel there is a lot of body charge. Breathe in and blow out 7 times. Breathe. Breathe in and blow out from your mouth. 7 times. Wonderful. Once you are done, open your eyes. So this completes 2 rounds. Like this, you can do as many rounds as you want. How are you feeling?
Much better. I didn't think this would work, but it did. Now all I feel is hungry.
Wonderful. Lot of people think this is a very stupid technique because how can tapping and all work? Na? Because logical mind say, aise thodi na kuch nikal jayega. But actually it works. It really works. If you leave aside your skepticism and just do this for a few weeks, nuksan kuch nahi hai. But it actually works. Why it works? There are a couple of reasons. One is you are verbalizing and acknowledging all the shit that you've accumulated, which otherwise it will stay inside you. How many of you at night are thinking on your bed, aaj ye kaha hota to acha hota, and then you are continuously repeating the dialogues that you wish you had said to your boss, to your colleague, to your husband, to your friend, right? Now that won't happen if you have already done this in the tapping. Okay? Second thing is, you are actually energetically tapping the meridians, which are blocked because of the negative emotions. Third thing, when you are blowing out, you are energetically clearing up your pranamaya kosha, the energy field, by releasing this. Is this clear? So this is a very effective technique. Do not use it for positive reinforcement. This is not visualization and auto-suggestion. This is kachra cleaning. तो जो भी नेगेटिव अरे उसको मुझे लग रहा है उसको मुझे आज मारना चाहिए था साले को 2 झपट लगाना चाहिए था जो भी आ रहा है बोलो even though you know हाँ even though लग रहा है कि साला मर जाना चाहिए इसको कोविड क्यों नहीं हुआ जो भी है repeat what things you will never say but it has come in your mind, it has come in your body. What happens to all that garbage if you don't do this? It stays inside. It's literally like the poison. Do it alone, do it when you have time. Teach it to your children. If you are in a public place, even you can do on things like, I have a fear of speaking on public. I don't know what's going to happen. I have to make a presentation. I'm shitting in my pants. I still love and accept myself and let it go, blah, blah, blah. Do 5-6 times, blow out. You'll feel that you are in a much calmer position. When you are in a public place, just do this. Step number 4 and step number 8, that is a shortcut. Just the karate chop point 3 rounds and breathe out. If you have practiced enough, it will work like a placebo. Your body will know कि जब ये करना है तो switch करना है mode. So it will still work. Clear? It's a very powerful practice. Please change the slide. So you will find some of this on my YouTube channel. पूरा method है हिंदी में, English में, visualization भी है. I think we still have 10 minutes, so I'm going to take you through the self-hypnosis also, if everybody is okay with it. Huh? So go back few slides, please, to the C protocol. One sec, here, keep it here. So कचरा निकाल दिया, हाँ, घर पे जाके और बच्चों को भी सिखाओ ये सब. अगर किसके बच्चे हैं, छोटे बच्चों को मैजिक टैपिंग बोलो, इसको कुछ कुछ नाम फैंसी दे के सिखा दो. फॉर किड्स इट वर्क्स ब्यूटिफुली. It works for physical pains also. I must say, even if you have acidity, you do 5-6 rounds. Now what will happen is, first round you start with anger. Even though I have this anger, blah, 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 blah. After 3 rounds, you'll realize that helplessness हो रहा है. तो even though I'm feeling helpless, after 2 rounds, you'll feel, अभी साला दुख हो रहा है. Even though I have this sadness. हिंदी में भी कर सकते हो. हालांकि मुझे पता है कि मुझे बहुत दुख हो रहा है, मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है, फिर भी मैं ये सारे इमोशंस को विथ लव एक्सेप्ट कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ और उसको रिलीज कर रही हूँ एंड देन ब्लो आउट. तो यू कैन डू इट इन हिंदी, इंग्लिश, मराठी, गुजराती, ट्रांसलेट इट योरसेल्फ एंड डू इट, इट विल स्टिल वर्क. क्लियर? So do this for negative removal. Now once you have removed all the kachra, your anxiety, fear, negativity, negative thoughts, now you will do the self-hypnosis practice I am making you do for the positive creating files, for positive files. ठीक है? अभी इसमें steps बहुत simple है. Actually 20 मिनट का practice है ये, पर मैं बहुत उसको ना अभी वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको रील मोड में कर रही हूँ. वो लॉन्ग कंटेंट को मैं कैप्सूल कंटेंट बना रही हूँ, बिकॉज आजकल यही चलता है. तो मैं पूरा 20 मिनट का प्रैक्टिस नहीं करवाऊंगी. 20 मिनट का प्रैक्टिस करना है आपको तो आप खुद कर लेना. पर आज मैं आपको ये 4 स्टेप्स जो हैं, हमने ऑलरेडी फर्स्ट 3 स्टेप्स किए हैं. सिंपल हमिंग किया है, ब्रीदिंग किया है, हाँ, पॉजिटिव इमोशन किया है. अभी सिर्फ लास्ट स्टेप बाकी है जिसमें कोई एक पॉजिटिव सजेशन रखना है आपको अपने आप के लिए. पॉजिटिव सजेशन मतलब क्या? अगर आपको एंगर है तो आप क्या सजेशन दोगे? हाँ, if you say I'm not angry, that is not right. I'm not frustrated, not right. Huh? Everybody close your eyes for a second. Think of anybody you want to, anything you want to, but don't think of a black monkey with a red skirt. Do not think of the black monkey with a red skirt. Black monkey जिसे red skirt पहने उसके बारे में कभी मत सोचना. क्या हुआ? अभी आप लोग बड़े हो, प्रोफेशनल्स हो, फिर भी नहीं समझ आता ना. वो ब्लैक मंकी आया ना रेड स्कर्ट वाला, अभी आप बच्चे को बोलते हो चिल्ला मत, क्या दिमाग में जाएगा? हाँ, भाग मत, गिर जाएगा, मत भाग. क्या कह रहे हो आप? गिर जा, मत भाग. Versus saying stay calm, walk slowly. Yeah. So remember that your body understands what it can visualize, what it can feel. Your body doesn't understand what it can't visualize. So if you make a suggestion from Louis Hay, I am living in abundance. Yeah, my relationship are so enriched. Does your body understand anything? I am very, very emotionally balanced and financially empowered. समझा कुछ बॉडी में? समझा नहीं. बट अगर आप ये बोलो कि I feel that I am earning 50,000 rupees a month and I am seeing that bank balance or whatever, you can relate to it. Understandable. When my husband is upset, I'm walking out. You can visualize it. If my husband is giving jhapat, I'm giving jhapat back. I can visualize it. But you can't visualize, oh, I'm very empowered emotionally, right? So my point is, when you make a suggestion, make suggestions which are simple, which you can visualize, which your body can feel. So now I want each one of you to make one suggestion, a positive thing you want for yourself. It could be a health goal, it could be an emotional goal, it could be a financial goal that, I have, but your body should be able to understand. Conceptually नहीं, हाँ, मैं conceptually ऐसा हूँ वो नहीं चलेगा. वो suggestion बनाओ और अभी हम 2-2 मिनट के स्टेप्स करेंगे. एक्चुअली ये हर स्टेप 5 मिनट करना है. इसका भी हमने रिसर्च बहुत पब्लिश किया है. ये 20 मिनट करने से आपके पॉजिटिविटी बढ़ती है वर्सेस साइलेंट मेडिटेशन. दिस इज मच मोर पावरफुल. आपकी नेगेटिविटी कम होती है, पॉजिटिविटी सिग्निफिकेंटली बढ़ती है. इससे आपका बॉडी सिंपैथेटिक एक्टिवेशन नहीं, पैरासिम्पैथेटिक में आ जाता है, कंसंट्रेशन फोकस बढ़ता है, एनर्जी भी बढ़ती है. सो इसके ऊपर भी बहुत रिसर्च है. अगर आप हमारी वेबसाइट पे या गूगल पे जाओगे, इफ यू सर्च माय नेम और गुंजन त्रिवेदीज नेम, यू विल फाइंड ऑल आवर पब्लिश्ड पेपर्स एंड रिसर्च ऑन दिस. ओके, सो लेट्स डू quick round, 2 minutes. Okay, close your eyes everybody. Then when you go home you do it into 20 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes each step. Abhi 2 minute. Okay, chalo 2 minutes just simple humming. Everybody start now. Breathe in from the nose, close your lips. As you breathe out, make a humming sound. Feel the vibration. Wonderful. Now bring your hand at your heart center. Let us do heart focus breathing. Only breathing right now. Just bring your breath in a beautiful rhythm. Breathe in 3, breathe out 6, or breathe in 4, breathe out 8, or breathe in 5 and breathe out 5 is also okay. Any pattern that works for you. Just focus on your breath. Notice how rhythmic your breath is. And when your breath is rhythmic, your thoughts also become calm. Slowly, slow breathing. There is no rush. Be present with yourself. Feel your breath moving in and out. Focus on your heart center. Your heart is a muscle. When you focus on it, it will change according to your focus. We are trying to train this muscle to work in a certain way. So focus on your heart. Now continuing this rhythm, try to feel any positive emotion. Again, give it a color, give it an image or a sensation, but let your body feel that positive emotion in your heart center. And with every breath, let it spread in the rest of your body. Just feel it spreading like waves in your body, whatever emotion you have chosen. Feel that emotion in your whole body. And now repeat your positive suggestion and create an imagery. Imagine you are the director of that movie. Create that imagination of you living that affirmation. वो एंड स्टेट को फील करना है जैसे अभी हो रहा है. जो आपने अपने लिए डिसाइड किया है गोल या पॉजिटिव सजेशन, उसको अपनी सारी सेंसेस के साथ अभी इसी क्षण पे महसूस करना है. बॉडी को फील कराना है वो एंड स्टेट जो आपने चूज किया है. फील विथ ऑल योर सेंसेस यू आर लिविंग दैट रियलिटी, यू आर डूइंग दैट, you are experiencing that reality right now while repeating your positive suggestions. See, feel that future. You have time traveled. You have gone in future and you are living that reality right now. Let your body experience that. Wonderful. Open your eyes. Welcome back. How was it? Now, this was Instagram version. Huh? 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Actually, effect के लिए 20 मिनट करना है. हर step 5 मिनट का. शुरू में आपको बहुत मुश्किल लगेगा बिकॉज हमें किसी को बचपन से सिखाया नहीं है कि 20 मिनट भी आंख बंद करके बैठे रहो. तो इट कैन बी चैलेंजिंग. तो पहले 3 ऐसा करके 12 मिनट कीजिए, फिर 4 करके 16 मिनट कीजिए, फिर 5 करके 20 मिनट कीजिए. You have timers, you are tech people, I don't have to tell you how to keep time, but do this practice. Next slide, please. So this is the self-hypnosis protocol, okay? You can take a picture, but it's all available on my YouTube channel. All videos I have explained in Hindi, in English, okay? You will also find some guided visualization to improve your sleep, to become calm parents. Oh my God, how many parents need to be calm? So you just need to listen to that visualization with headphones, which has suggestions for staying calm. Right? तो अगर आपको लग रहा है कि you are a parent who carries stress home, you are upset, please listen to those visualizations. Over a period of time, your nervous system will get rewired and trained to be calm. Yes? I'll answer the question. Just let me complete what I have. Yes, next slide, please. Okay, so this is my social media handles. Next slide, please. You can find all content here. Our research is here on impact of Brahmari, on heart rate variability. There is all this research we have done. Next page, please. All these are our published articles. So everything I spoke about today is based on research. It is not some Babaji ka gyan. It is not something that I woke up one morning and discovered. Okay, this is based on solid published research that I'm teaching you today. Next slide, please. Yes, so I think that's the end.